First, scroll up to zoom in, and press X to delete the default cube. Then, press Shift+A to add a new cylinder. Now press S, and then Z, to scale the cylinder in Z-axis. Keep the cylinder selected, and press Tab to enter Edit Mode. In the Edit Mode, press 2 to choose Edge Selection Mode. Now hold Alt key, and left-click on top edge to select the entire edge loop. Then hold Alt and Shift, and left-click on bottom edge to select the bottom edge loop as well. Now press Ctrl+B to bevel both the edge loops. Scroll up the mouse wheel to divide the bevel into 3 sections. Press Tab to enter Object Mode. Now let's add some modifiers. Keep the object selected and open the Modifiers tab. Let's add a Subdivision Surface modifier to make the object mesh smoother. Set the level's value to 2. And finally, right-click on the object and click Shade Smooth. Next, let us create the plate. Press Shift+A and add a cylinder. Press S, and then press Shift+Z to scale the cylinder only in XY axis. Again press S and press Z to scale the cylinder only in Z axis. Now press Tab to enter the Edit mode. Make sure you're still in Edge Selection mode, and hold Alt key and click the top edge to select the edge loop, and press S to scale the top face. Now press 3 to enter Face Selection mode. Then select the top face, and press Delete, and choose Faces to delete the top face. Let's add some thickness to the plate mesh. Press Tab to enter Object mode. Go to Modifier tab, and add Solidify Modifier. Increase the thickness to your liking. I'm setting it to 0.15 meters. Next add Subdivision Surface modifier to smoothen the mesh and make the plate rounder. Set the levels to 2. Right-click on the plate and apply Shade Smooth. Now, let's arrange the cookies in the plate. Press G, then press Shift+Z to move the cookie only in XY axis. Now press Shift+D to duplicate. And then, press Shift+Z to move the duplicate in only XY axis. Keep the second cookie selected, and press R to rotate. Press G, then Z, to move the cookie in Z axis. Click the Material Preview button in the top right corner to enter Material Preview mode. Now, let's add some color materials to the objects. Select one of the cookies, and open Material Properties tab. Click on New to add a new material. Set the base color to any color you like. I'm adding an orange-brown color. Let's apply the same color to the second cookie. Select the other cookie, and click New to add a new material. Click on the Browse Material tab, and choose First Cookie's material. Next, select the plate, and click on New to add a new material for the plate. I'm adding a faded black color to the plate. Now let's add a surface under the plate, which also serves as a background for the image. Press Shift+A and add a plane. Then press S to scale it up. Press G, then Z, and move it down in Z axis. Hold Shift to move it slowly. Click on New to add the third material. I'm adding a light gray color. Finally, click the Render button in the top right corner to set up the light. Select the light and press Delete to delete the default light. Now press Shift+A and add an area light. Go to Light Properties tab and set power to 1400 watts and size to 20 meters. Remember, bigger the size, softer the light. Keep the light selected and press G, then Z to move up the light in Z axis. Move it until you like how it looks. And now, let's set up the camera. Press numpad 0 to enter the camera view. Select the plate, and press S to scale down the plate to fit into the camera view. Let's set up the scene by adjusting the camera view. To do so, click on the lock symbol to lock in the camera. Hold Shift and use the middle mouse button to adjust the camera view. Make a few final corrections to the scene by moving and rotating the objects as you like. If you want, set the cookie material roughness to 0.750 to make it less glossy and less reflective. And finally, let's render the project. Open the Render Properties tab and set the render engine to Cycles. The Cycles render engine gives you a better quality output. Set the device to GPU compute if you have a GPU. Decrease the max samples to 50 to speed up the render. Open the render menu and click Render Image. You can see the render progress at the bottom. Once the render is finished, click on Image menu and click Save As. Choose any folder and enter the output file name. And click Save as Image. Now, to save the project file, open the File menu and click Save As. Choose any folder and enter the output file name. And finally click Save As button. That's it for today. This is just a basic modeling tutorial. Subscribe my channel for future tutorials on texturing to make the cookies much more realistic. Thanks for watching.